What's up, everybody? Matt Nuzzo. I'm here in the backyard at Real. Gonna try out some of these new wings. We've got all these new wings from Armstrong, the 1050, 625, 232. So I'm just gonna take a few laps, trade it out with the 1200. That's kind of the stock. That's a stock 1200 with a 300 tail. So I'm just gonna go out 10 meter Rio, 4-5 Army bore. It's about 10 to 12, 13, something like that on the breeze. So yeah, I'm gonna get out there, give it a rip, and see how these things do. Try them back to back. Best way to feel the difference. Right, riding the 1200, 300 tail wing. Feeling pretty good. Kind of cruising speed is around that 13 to 15 range. Swinging so good, so balanced. Love this Armstrong stuff. Okay, switched out the 300 uni-tail wing for the HS232 tail wing on the 1200. Let's give it a rip. All right, so 1200 with the 232 tail, definitely a lot more squirrely and looser. Like you definitely notice the change in stability when you go to the 232 tail. It's a lot turnier and it definitely is faster. Like top speed, I was hitting almost 19 miles an hour, where the 300 tail wing, I was a little bit slower on that one. So basically going to this 232, you wonder if you're gonna be carving harder turns or you want it to be faster and looser feel. But 300, I personally like the 1200 with the 300 better just because it's like stable, easy, cruisy, more my speed. Next up, 1050. Okay, 1050 and 300 tail wing. Time to give this guy a shot. Alrighty, Ryan, the 1050 with the 300 tail. Definitely faster. You know, compared to the 1200, it took a little more forward speed to get going, but not that much. But it's a lot faster. It still feels stable and nice, but it's definitely like rail to rail, a lot looser. You know, just rolls over really easily. This 1050, and granted this is the first time I'm riding it, is going to be a sick kite wing. This will probably be my go-to kite wing unless it's you know, real light out. Okay, time to test out 1050 with 232 tail wing. Here we go. All right, 1050, 232. Kind of get that same feeling like with the 232 and the 1200 where it's really nimble, really quick, but you lose that stability. Personally, I like the more stability kiting with the 300 tail. The 232, I really like surfing, but for kiting, I think the 300 is better tail wing for me. Pretty fast though. I mean, it's improving the speed some. You just got to stay on top of it because this thing's going and it wants to roll. Alrighty, 625 with the 300 tail wing. Not sure how that's going to work, seeing as the 300's kind of half the size of that 625 there, but we're going to give it a rip. Try it all out. 625, 300 tail wing. This thing is wild. My speed is like 17 and a half, and it feels like I'm not even moving. Like super control the speed. It definitely took a lot more forward momentum to get going. You know, I had to be going 10 plus to get the thing on foil. But I mean, I'm cruising at 18. It feels like I'm not even moving yet. The 300 actually feels pretty good on this thing. Feels really, you know, stable. Like you can feel the front wing is really squirrely. Like you know, not it's stable, but it like wonks side to side pretty easily. But like the 300 tail wing just kind of smooths it out. Man, this thing is awesome. Final wing in my little test here. We're going to take out 625 with the 232 tail wing. Just looking at it, it just looks more proportionally right. Was super surprised that the 300 tail wing worked so well with that 625. So let's see how this thing does. Okay, 625, 232 tail wing. You gotta pay attention here. This thing is fast. It actually feels really comfortable with the 232 compared to the 300 on the 625. You're getting, you know, a little less stability, but it feels really balanced and good. You know, 625, 232 tail stabilizer, I think is a really nice match. You can use the 300, gives you a little more stability, but it just feels like this thing's right at home with a 232 on it. Definitely plenty of speed. Same thing too, it kind of took some breeze to get going. All right, finishing up our little test session here. Super fun to get out and ride all these different foil wings back to back. Everyone's gonna ask me like, hey Nuzzo, which is your favorite one? Which is your favorite one? Most people were recommending the 1200 as their first wing and kind of all around because it's stable, it's easy to ride. The 1200 kit comes with a 60 centimeter fuselage. This is a 1200 kit here, 60 centimeter fuselage, 300 stabilizer tail wing. You know, so that's going to be in the 72 centimeter mass. That's going to be kind of the kite package that a lot of people are getting because it's really stable. It's easy to learn on, easy to turn on. You can use behind the boat. It's kind of multifaceted. The 1050, that wing is a blast. I'm going to ride that kiting a ton. It does give you more maneuverability, gives you kind of that one-notch speed. You can still get up on foil easily in light wind. And it also has carries through turns really well. So unless I'm kind of like learning new tricks or something like that, or going really light wind, I'll probably actually go to the 1050 just because you get that little bump up in speed and stability once you're going a little bit faster. 625, I was not expecting to like this thing. It is just a riot to ride. Your average speed, you know, is around 18, 20 miles an hour. It doesn't get on foil until about 10 or so. But this thing is so much fun to ride. It's just really, really fast, really controlled and stable for your speed. And then, you know, you can just go endless top end. I found that, you know, on toe side turns and things like that, like it's a lot harder. You got to carry your speed all the way through the turn. If you really want to carry through those turns, you're gonna have them more dialed in on a bigger wing to get that carry before you can really whip the kite through the wind window. But that wing was way more fun than I ever expected. It's just super fun to go fast and just be in control at really high speeds. As far as the stabilizer tail wing, I do think that the standard 300 stabilizer is kind of my favorite of the two for kiting. You know, this 232 just made it a little more squirrely and less stable when you're riding it. So until we went to the 625, then it kind of matched up and felt really good. But the 300, I think, is kind of a little more versatile for my ability level. Surfing, I like the 232 more because it does come around a little better. It doesn't pump quite as well, but it does come around and turn quite a bit better. So I am using it surfing. On the wingy thingy, I've been liking the 300 again for that stability and ease of use. So overall, really pumped on all these new foil wing offerings from Armstrong. It's great to ride them all back to back. And you can see here too, one final thing is that I didn't have to change where my positioning is on the mast track at all. It just stayed in the same spot the entire time. And so changing wings, didn't have to change stabilizer or anything. I changed front wings, back wings, and it all just felt balanced and felt like I was in the right spot the entire time. So great job, Armstrong. Stoked with the products. And if you have more questions or want more reviews, give us a call to shop 252-987-6000 or reach out online, realwatersports.com. See you guys on the water.